Urgent recall. Asthma inhalers with wrong dosage instructions. Attention asthma patients. Urgent recall for common inhaler due to labeling error. Drug alert. Discover the affected batches below and learn how to protect yourself. Published 1355-24 July 25. Updated 1654-24 July 25. An urgent warning has been issued for a widely used inhaler among asthma sufferers, Flutiform 250 micrograms, due to a labeling mistake. This error could potentially lead patients to take the wrong dose of their medication. The UK Medicines Regulator, the MHRA, has notified the manufacturer, CD Pharma Limited, of the issue. While the total active content statement on the inhaler carton is correct, the delivered dose content statement is incorrect. However, the other product details, including the name, strength, and pharmaceutical form of the medicine, remain accurate. The quality of the medicine has not been compromised by the labeling defect. Patients are advised to continue taking the medication as prescribed by their healthcare professionals. Meanwhile, healthcare professionals have been advised to immediately stop supplying the affected batches. The recall urges quarantine all stock and return it to your supplier using your supplier's approved process. This is a wholesale and pharmacy-level recall that will be actioned by a healthcare professional. There is no quality issue with the product, and patients can continue to take their medicine as prescribed. The labeling mistake may have led patients to believe they were only receiving half the necessary dose of a medication. As part of the recall, patients who experience adverse reactions or have any questions about the medication are advised to seek medical attention. Any suspected adverse reactions should also be reported via the MHRA Yellow Card Scheme. Asthma is a common condition affecting 7.2 million people in the UK, which is about 8 in every 100 people, according to Asthma Plus Lung UK. The condition affects the airways that carry air in and out of your lungs, causing them to become inflamed and narrower, leading to symptoms like wheezing, breathlessness, a cough, or a tight chest. Although there was no cure for asthma, most people with asthma can control their symptoms well with asthma inhalers. Depending on the severity of your symptoms, you may be offered either an inhaler to use only when you get symptoms, an inhaler to use every day to help prevent symptoms, or 2 separate inhalers, a preventer inhaler to use every day to help prevent symptoms, and a blue reliever inhaler to use when you get symptoms. It's important to use your inhaler correctly so that your medicine works properly. A doctor, nurse, or pharmacist will show you how to use yours. Affection lot batch numbers: 27185240062FA 30424. Expiry date 30th June 2026. Pack size 120 actuations. First distributed 30 June 2025. 27018624065FA 3043. Expiry date 30 June 2026. Pack size 120 actuations. First distributed 4 June 2025. 27074243882 FB 3044. Expiry date 31 June 2026. Pack size 120 actuations. First distributed 4 June 2025. 26988124064 FA 30425. Expiry date 30 June 2026. Pack size 120 actuations. First distributed 4 June 2025. Urgent. Flutiform inhalers recalled due to major labeling error. In a startling turn of events, a significant recall has been initiated for Flutiform asthma inhalers due to a serious labeling error that has come to light. The Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, MHRA, in the UK, has mandated the withdrawal of 4 specific production batches after being alerted by the manufacturer, CD Pharma Limited, regarding inaccuracies in the dosage information printed on the packaging. These inhalers are supposed to deliver 250 micrograms of fluticasone propionate and 10 micrograms of formoterol fumarate dihydrate with each actuation. However, the packaging mistakenly claims that each dose contains only approximately 115 micrograms of fluticasone propionate and 4.5 micrograms of formoterol fumarate dihydrate. This misrepresentation could lead to confusion among patients regarding the actual amount of medication they are receiving, which is a critical aspect of asthma management. Despite this labeling issue, officials have confirmed that the quality of the medication itself remains intact and unaffected. The discrepancy lies solely in the printed information on the cartons, not in the inhaler contents. It's important to note that the meter dose information is still correctly indicated as 250 micrograms and 10 micrograms, respectively, ensuring that the actual medication delivered is as intended. The recall affects 4 specific batches that have been distributed since late June, identified by the following batch numbers: 270185 2462 FA 30424, 270186 2465 FA 3044, 270774 2482 FB 30444, 269881 24064 FA 30425. Each of these batches contains 120 actuations and is set to expire between June and July 2026. Pharmacy staff have been instructed to stop dispensing these specific batches immediately. All remaining stock must be isolated and returned to suppliers through the proper channels. The MHRA has categorized this as a wholesale and pharmacy level recall, meaning that healthcare professionals will oversee the process directly. Importantly, patients do not need to return their inhalers to pharmacies. The MHRA have reassured users of these inhalers to continue their prescribed treatment without interruption, emphasizing that the labeling error does not pose any risk to patient safety. In the alert, the MHRA stated, patients who are taking Flutiform 250 micrograms, 10 micrograms per actuation, pressurized inhalation, suspension, should continue to take the medication as prescribed by their healthcare professional. If anyone experiences adverse effects or has questions about their medication, they are encouraged to reach out to their doctor or pharmacist for clarification. Furthermore, the MHRA has requested that any suspected adverse reactions be reported through the yellow card reporting system. This incident raises important questions about the accuracy of medication labeling and the potential implications for patient safety. How can we ensure that such errors are minimized in the future? What steps should be taken to improve communication between manufacturers and regulatory bodies? We invite you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.